In this video, I'm going to talk about the benefits of being involved in a group and how this can help you with regards to your pain. Hi, I'm Coverdale, physiotherapist and author of The Pain Habit. I help patients change and let go of their persistent pain. I talk about all things pain, but with a smile on my face. Welcome to the Pain Habit, Pain Bites YouTube channel. If you're new here, then click on the subscribe button in the corner to keep up to date with the latest pain bite, helping patients change and let go of their persistent pain. Look out for any links that I mentioned in this video and you'll see them in the section below. So in this video, we're going to talk about the power of groups and how they can help you with regards to your pain. If you stick around until the end, there's a bonus at the end of this video to give you something that you can take away today to help you with your recovery. There's something very powerful that happens when people join a group, especially if it's a group offering change. So joining a group where change is possible is only beneficial if you believe in the possibility of change. For habits to change, people must believe that it's possible. Real change comes from new thoughts, behaviours, movements, feelings and actions. Using a group offers the opportunity to see others that have made that change and to find people who've helped them make that change. Radical change can happen without a group setting. It can happen in someone with nobody else's support, but this is rare. In some people, a personal tragedy or a life-threatening event may bring about a fundamental change in them, something so profound in them that they decide in that moment to change their experience going forward and change how they live the rest of their lives. Mostly change occurs more slowly when people embed themselves into a new social group that makes changes in them easier. The person has to be the one that makes the decision to change their status quo. It seems real when you can see that change in other people and you can hear their stories. If we can relate to that in ourselves, then it's easy to say, well, if they've done that, they've made the change, then maybe I can too. Maybe it is possible in me. When people join groups where they believe change is possible, it increases the potential for the change to happen in them as well. For most people, with regards to persistent pain, there isn't an epiphany where their pain suddenly stops. Although there are some times that can happen. There's some techniques where that can happen. There are some occasions where that can happen. And when you observe it, it is crazy. But it isn't always the norm for most people. Usually it's the people who commit to changing their daily habits and practices within that community they join, which facilitates the change in them. Because it's an entirely subjective experience, that recovery could take a moment, an hour, a day, a week, a month, several months or years. It really is a journey, but it really is possible to recover from persistent pain, no matter how long it takes. The power in a group comes from being able to teach individuals that it is possible, to change the beliefs they may have held to think it wasn't. Coming together regularly to help one another, that belief is much easier when it comes in a community. If a person in pain is able to find that alternative routine to the one they've followed all the time, and they can be supported in that process and encouraged maybe when they would previously have given in, that can be the defining thing that helps make the change in them. That increases your chances of success remarkably. When you join and commit to a group, belief is essential and it develops of a communal experience, but the number in that group isn't even important. A group can be 2 people, a group can be a therapist, a doctor, a friend. It's that connection with somebody else that can be the catalyst for change. The responsibility still lies with the individual to do the things necessary within themselves with the support of the person or the people in that group that they've aligned themselves with, but the responsibility lies with them to do what's necessary every single day and take responsibility for continuing to do that. When they do, people can recover and have recovered from practically anything. Alcoholics can stop drinking, smokers can stop smoking, losers can become champions, nail biters can stop nail biting, and people in persistent pain can become pain free. Pain is a habit. But like most habits, it's one that's developed without the person even realising they were developing that habit, until the consequences of that habit become such that they want to stop experiencing what it is that they're feeling. Unfortunately, because a habit is normally developed through a coping strategy for stress, if what they're now experiencing is stressful, what's the behaviour they always go back to deal with that stress? Well, it's the same behaviour. It can be a never-ending cycle, or it can be a cycle that you can end. It is possible. You can change, and it is so worth making that change. It is so worth making the commitment to change. Take a tiny step. Look for the information to help you take that step. Look for the person or persons that might help encourage you to make those steps, because you can do it. Other people have done it before you and they've recovered, and you can too. It's not just your life that changes. It's the lives of people around you. That shouldn't mean that you make the change for them. Always put yourself at the front of the queue for who you're doing it for. The fact that you may perpetually put the emotional needs of other people before yourself could be one of the reasons why you are in persistent pain. Do it for yourself first. If you can see the additional benefit to others of you becoming a pain-free version of yourself, then that's a bonus. So that brings me perfectly to the bonus of this video. And that's a group for you to join called the Pain Habit Recovery Group. It's free. The link's in the section below. You can join the conversations. You can just observe them. You can join in if you feel comfortable. You can use whatever resources are posted, or just take the steps that you feel comfortable with in your own time. That private Facebook Pain Habit Recovery Group allows you to start to think, breathe, move and feel differently in a way that starts to change your experience of pain. All are welcome, patients and therapists, those who've recovered or those who haven't, those helping others already or those wanting to learn a little more about how to help other people. We're all students of each other. We can all learn from each other's experience and from sharing our own. So go and join the private Facebook, the Pain Habit Recovery Group, on the link below. If you're not quite ready for that, then subscribe to this YouTube channel or the Pain Habit blog to keep learning a little bit more about your pain and how you can change it. Go create that new version of you. My name's Coverdale. Thank you for watching this video today. Now I'm going to take a little bit more time out to plan the next step in your recovery.